It is once again time. The imminent return of the other guide to the MTOMR Reviews channel. It has been quite some time. We are quickly and fastly approaching the most anticipated show of the year. That is right, we are on the road to Fastlane, which I think can be appropriately renamed Feed Me More Lane. Anyway, this Sunday is the Ryback Rumble. It is going to be Seth Rollins versus John Cena versus Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. They might actually turn Brock Lesnar face. Yeah, that's right. The guy that ended the streak. Wasn't the point of building Brock Lesnar as this unstoppable heel that can't be touched for Roman Reigns or another babyface to come from out of nowhere and beat him? And now all of a sudden it's a possibility that he turns face? What sense does that make? But my hat is off to Seth Rollins because he just does a good job of playing the heel role. Tune up his mic skills just a little bit. I might actually believe that this guy is the top heel in the company. The thing about this triple threat match is it's kind of unpredictable. It's not hard picturing any of the three walking out as champion. I mean, think about Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And then you look at the Seth Rollins scenario where they have history with the Shield. You throw in Dean Ambrose in there. I mean, why not? Let's make that a Shield triple threat match for the title at WrestleMania. That would be pretty freaking epic. For a guy speaking that is going to WrestleMania, let me tell you, WWE, just don't give me a main event that I'm going to dread, aka John Cena versus Roman Reigns. If Seth Rollins does win the championship, though, it's going to be on a Money in the Bank cash-in. It is not going to be in the triple threat match because I don't think the WWE would be stupid enough to put the belt on the guy with the Money in the Bank contract. Although, seeing someone be the champion while having the Money in the Bank, losing the belt, and then they cash in that same night, it's like, okay, if you guys are going to be trying to be unpredictable, that might be the way to go, and that would be pretty cool. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I'm still take Brock Lesnar to win this one, though. So it's going to be Natalya and Paige versus the Bella twins. I gotta say, the WWE is really dropping the ball with Nikki Bella's title reign, you know. Bringing back the Authority would have been more than enough to revive her title reign, and they've done absolutely nothing with it. They turned Paige face for no reason. I can understand why they would turn her face, considering the fans were starting to cheer for Paige a little bit. You know, they didn't. What's weird is, you know, she never got a bigger pop than Nikki, but I mean, she did get cheered at Shell Shock Series a lot. And I guess that made WWE feel inclined to turn her face, considering there aren't a lot of faces since Brie turned heel. So, I don't know. It's weird. If this is going to set up Paige versus Nikki come WrestleMania instead of Brie versus Nikki, it's going to be weird. I guess I'd understand why, considering just like with Roman Reigns' mic work, the internet felt inclined to bury the shit out of the Bella storyline, even though it really wasn't that bad. In this match, I fully expect Nikki Bella to get the pinfall victory over Natalya. I'm pretty sure Tyson Kidd's going to play a role. It's going to feel just like a Raw match. I mean, this is really weird. This is one of those times where I really wish, like, the WWE would hear us out now, and that is a Divas Royal Rumble. It could be like 7 Divas, 3 NXT Divas, and they could battle it out, you know, for a chance to go against Nikki Bella. But instead, we're just getting this throwaway tag team match that doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension. How hilarious was that when Damien Sandow came in as Sex Pac? And then Sex Pac, I think Sex Pac was just win all around tonight, because even when the Ascension interrupted that Great Legends promo, he was kind of like getting down to the Ascension's theme. I thought that was pretty freaking hilarious. The only thing that really bothered me was all these internet fans crying because the Ascension, quote unquote, got buried when they're going on to face the New Age Outlaws at the Royal Rumble and are going to win, just because the prior 2 times that Legends have had the upper hand on somebody, they ended up being jobbers, aka Heath Slater, aka Damien Sandow. It does not mean the Ascension are headed on the same road. And even if they were, you know, I'm having trouble really seeing what the great thing about the Ascension was. I know I saw some of their NXT stuff. It's okay, but it's not. You know, I'm seeing people saying, "Yo, these guys are gonna be better than the Road Warriors," and I I really don't see where the hell that's even remotely possible. WWE Tag Team Championship match playa. This match, I'm going to take the Usos just because there was always speculation that when the Ascension would come up that they would be the ones to take the belts off the Usos. And I'm pretty sure that they just gave the belts to the Damian Sandow and the Sand just because they were hot at the time. But the plan was always to get the belts back to the Usos so that they could give it to the Ascension. So the Usos are kind of transition champions right now. And the main event of the evening, the match we wait all year for every year, The New Day versus Tyson Kidd, Cesaro, and Adam Rose. It's a shame. These guys really could have been something, and now it just seems like the WWE gave up on them. This really could have been something. It fucking bothers the shit out of me because Xavier Woods isn't that bad under this gimmick. Kofi Kingston is, you know, he's still Kofi Kingston. Big E could have been great in this gimmick, and it seems like they're just tucking their legs between their legs and giving up on this gimmick. Hopefully the New Day wins, but you know, I wouldn't be upset if they started pushing Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, considering, you know, the Usos can only have great matches with the Sand and Damian Sandow for so long. You know, I'd like to see the Usos take on Tyson Kidd and Cesaro in like a 20-minute match like they had with Harper and Rowan back at Money in the Bank. Hopefully the New Day pulls out the victory here, although, you know, the team of Cesaro and Tyson Kidd is actually not too bad. It's not too shabby. You know, you put two great wrestlers in a tag team, and it's usually a good tag team. The Royal Rumble match. I don't think there's a shadow of a doubt in anybody's head. Roman Reigns is going to win. Although I can understand all the people that hope Daniel Bryan wins. It would be a nice story. I love Daniel Bryan as well, but it's just not gonna happen. For you guys to bring back Daniel Bryan and then just stick him in the feud with Kane, this is literally the same road to WrestleMania for Daniel Bryan. And I hear a lot of rumors Daniel Bryan might win the Royal Rumble. He might beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and win the WWE Championship. Hey, guys, you know what? I love Daniel Bryan as much as the next. They're not going to close the show at WrestleMania the same way for 2 years in a row. Can't really picture what Daniel Bryan's going to do at WrestleMania. I hope to God that he doesn't have some throwaway match with Kane or the throwaway match with Sheamus that he was supposed to have last year. There are some wild cards here. There's a possibility Dolph Ziggler wins. There's a possibility Dean Ambrose might win. Wade Barrett came back recently because, god damn it, I missed the shit out of this guy. You know, there was something missing in the mid-card. Even though I liked a lot of the mid-carders, I could never really get behind. I just don't like him as much as I like Wade Barrett. And god damn it almighty, I was happy as hell when Wade Barrett won the strap off of Dolph Ziggler. And as for Luke Harper, what the hell was it? What the hell was the point of putting the belt on him? I don't know anybody that's really, you know, gloating about, hey, you know, I was IC champion for 3 weeks. What have you done with your career? You know, the weird thing is with Erick Rowan as well, it's like, okay, you split these guys up for no reason. Now there's no direction for either of them. You're not doing anything with either of them. And your tag team division looks as depleted as ever. One idea that I thought up of was Cody Rhodes coming out as Stardust in the beginning. And then a few picks down the line later, he comes out as, you know, disfigured, undashing Cody Rhodes. He'll be like Mankind, and then he could just come out as the 2012 Cody Rhodes that was plain without a gimmick. But right now, I just don't see Roman Reigns not winning the Rumble match. About 2 years ago, I believe, MTO said that all of the internet would turn on Roman Reigns. Sure enough, Roman Reigns is getting the most shit out of anybody in the WWE right now. I can understand how Roman Reigns is not that great on the mic. I can understand where your gripes are with it. But at the same time, he's not terrible. He's not John Morrison on the mic, which you guys seem to be a huge fan of and thought he should get more mic time. At a certain point last year, it was like, okay, You know, you gotta kind of break away from the Shield a little bit. You're a little bit too much like the Shield. You're kind of monotone, you know. You kind of say the same shit over and over again. And now that he's trying to put more personality into his character, you can tell that little by little, Roman Reigns is starting to get there. He's a late bloomer, all right? We understand that he is a late bloomer. He might seem like he's never going to reach the level that they want him to reach, but he always gets there little by little. Anyway, go ahead and leave your predictions down below for the pay-per-view prediction game. This has been the other guy returning to reviews. Please expect a SmackDown review as well as a Royal Rumble review this Sunday. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. We miss you, AJ Lee. Come back.